अरे
Okay, good morning, children.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
Let us start. We were, excuse me. We are at theme 3, children, and we have to continue with that only. The heading was your gender literacy and the culture, and we have studied a little about the family and the status of the men and women. Okay, that we have studied. Now we'll start with the literacy part, right, children? And children, you got the instructions while taking your Zoom classes, and you are following all that. Yes, but have you gone through those instructions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
यस मैम.
Okay. Okay, beta. Next. It was, then we'll see what was the condition of the literacy. Casual literacy was found, and but it was not same at all the places. Okay, casual literacy means कि you simply know how to read and write. Okay, जैसे कहते हैं ना काम चलाऊ चीज हमें आती है कि हम अपना पढ़ सकते हैं न्यूज़पेपर, and if we have to convey some message that we can convey like that. For example, they have given the example in Pompeii, which was buried in a volcanic eruption in 1709 CE. There is a strong evidence of widespread casual literacy. Okay, Pompeii city, all of you know about it, this I think so, कि पूरा का पूरा city जो है, it was buried due to the volcanic eruption, and when later it was discovered, okay, then they found कि the rate of literacy was good here in comparison to the other places, and This thing is proven through the advertisements found, and graffiti were found all over the city. That shows that yes, casual literacy was there in Pompeii on a large scale. By contrast, in Egypt, where hundreds of the papyri survive, most formal documents such as contracts were usually written by professional scribes. Means there was not so much of casual literacy was there. Okay, and whatever the documents they have found of that time, they were written by the professionals. Though आपके writers होते थे, it was written by them. Means everyone was not able to read and write. It shows that, है ना? जैसे हमारे यहाँ पर भी जब मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट्स वगैरह होते थे, the number was very less. Only the scholars, pandits, they used to write those religious epics in a group of the people, so that everyone can listen, even those who are not able to read and write. And also one thing was there about the literacy, that it was more common among the certain groups of people, certain categories of the people, such as soldiers, army officers, and estate managers. Means those who need it more. So there are such professions जिसमें कि लोग बाग ज्यादा आपके पढ़े लिखे पाए जाते थे. Then the cultural diversity of the empire was reflected in many ways at many levels. Okay, not only in one way, diversity was seen in many ways into the Roman Empire. It was seen in case of your religious cults. Okay, various religious cults were there. That was also there. And other than this, there was many languages were spoken at that time. The style of wearing of the dress and costumes differs from each from different people. They wore different kind of dresses and costumes, and the food they all ate was also different for different people, and even their forms of social organization was different, that is tribal and non-tribal, and even their pattern of settlement, how they made their houses, that was also different. Aramaic was the dominant language group of the Near East. Coptic was spoken in Egypt, Punic and Berber in North Africa, Celtic in Spain and Northwest, and many of these linguistic cultures were purely oral. Means they were not written. They were simply transferred from one generation to other generations orally. जैसे वो लोग बात करते थे, उसी के through people used to understand what the language is until a script was invented for these languages. ठीक है, स्क्रिप्ट मीन्स जैसे हमारा हिंदी लैंग्वेज है, तो इसके लिए हम कौन सी स्क्रिप्ट यूज करते हैं चिल्ड्रन? यस बेटा.
मैम देवनागरी स्क्रिप्ट.
एब्सोल्युटली राइट, वेरी गुड, है ना. तो ऐसे ही जब तक कोई स्क्रिप्ट डेवलप नहीं होती थी, तो हम उस लैंग्वेज को राइटिंग में लेना हमारे लिए डिफिकल्ट होता था. तो जब आपकी लैंग्वेजेस की स्क्रिप्ट डेवलप होने लगी, देन इट केम इनटू द फॉर्म ऑफ राइटिंग. फॉर एग्जांपल, Armenian is least until a script was invented for them. Armenian, for example, began to be written as late as 5th century में जाकर के इसका writing start होता है, whereas there was already a Coptic translation of the Bible by middle of the 3rd century. ठीक है, Coptic को दूसरी language में translate कर लिया गया था. Elsewhere, the spread of Latin displaced the written form of languages that were otherwise widespread. Okay, that this happened notably with the Celtic, which ceased to be written after the 1st century. ठीक है, जो आपका सेल्टिक लैंग्वेज है, ये आपका 1st सेंचुरी में ही रिटन फॉर्म में आ गया. This is all about your culture and writing part, about the different languages. Clear, children? Yes, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we will go to the next heading, economic expansion. Various economic activities prevailed in Rome. As a result, Rome saw great economic expansion, and we will see what were the different activities were carried at the for the point from the point of view of the economic development. Very good economic infrastructure of mines, harbors, brickyards, quarries, olive oil factories, etc. was there in the empire at that time. Wine, wheat, and olive were consumed in huge quantities and were traded as well. Okay? And some of the things were traded. These things mainly came from the Gallic provinces, Spain, Egypt, North Africa, and most importantly, Italy, where very good conditions were there for these different crops. ठीक है, जो चीजें हम बहुत ज्यादा यूज करते हैं crops, वो वहां पर इटली में बहुत अच्छे से ग्रो करती थी, तो these things were taken from there. Wine and olive oil were transported in containers. These containers were known as amphorae. ठीक है, जो आपके ये चीजें हैं इनको एक कंटेनर्स में ट्रांसपोर्ट करा जाता था और उस उन कंटेनर्स को एम्फोरे बोला जाता था. And how the people come to know about this? Archaeologists found fragments and shreds of a very large number of these pieces which survived, and even it was possible for them to reconstruct the precise shape of these containers. ठीक है, उनको जो उनके डिफरेंट फ्रैगमेंट्स मिले हैं आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट को इन द एक्सकेवेशन, खुदाइयों में, उन्होंने उससे इसके डिफरेंट कंटेनर्स की इवन फॉर्मेशन भी कर ली है. एंड दिस टेल अस व्हाट दे कैरीड, उससे उसके जो अंदर की चीजों को, उसमें जो रिमेन्स मिले हैं उनसे दे फाइंड आउट कि क्या मटेरियल इसमें कैरी करा जाता था, and say exactly where they were made from by examining the clay content. ठीक है, and matching the finds with the clay pits throughout the Mediterranean. ठीक है, उन्होंने different जगह के clay samples लेकर के ये भी they try to find out कि from which clay of or you can say from which place this clay was taken to made these amphorae. In this way, we can say that with some confidence that Spanish olive oil, to take just one example, was a commercial enterprise that reached its highest peak in 140 and 160. ठीक है, seeing this amphorae, we were able to conclude that during the years 140 to 160 CE, trading of the Spanish olive oil reached at its peak. Okay, the Spanish olive oil was mainly transported in container, which was called as Dressel 20. Okay. And the finds of the Dressel 20 are widely scattered across sites in Mediterranean. This is the same way as we have seen about the amphorae. ये भी आपका जो Dressel 20 था, इसके भी जो finds हैं, they were found at different places in the Mediterranean area. This suggests the Spanish olive oil circulated very widely indeed. Okay, and this thing suggested कि जो आपका olive oil है, ये आपका widely circulate होता था. Italian markets were the people who circulate this olive oil. by using these evidences, है ना, or you can say the remains of amphorae or Dressel 20, we will come to know different kind of distribution कि where all जहां जहां आपके finds पाए गए हैं ना, means at all those places these things were distributed. Even जो आपके pots थे, है ना, ये इनके ऊपर इनके names लिखे रहते थे कई बार कि from which they belong to which place, ठीक है, so that people can because of this only historians come to know about कि वो किस जगह को belong करते. Italian markets of the olive oil was captured by the Spanish producers. ठीक है? Means there was a tough competition between these different producers, and everyone want to control the market so that they would be benefited most. Okay, so what could be the strategies for getting the market under their control, children? क्या करते होंगे वो कि मार्केट जो है उनके कंट्रोल में रहे. They lead the market, they lead the trade. What could be the possible things they might be doing? Yes, children. Yes, what kind of product do you like, children? Normally,
Ma'am, they must have produced products of better quality.
yes, the quality should be good and the price should be less. Okay? That is the criteria when we go to the market and we search the market to find a good thing for us, then we follow these things. Okay? In other words, we can say that big landowners of the different regions used to compete with each other to take control of the markets for the goods which they produced. Okay. The success of the Spanish olive growers was then repeated by the North African producers. First, Italy has the control, and it has to compete with the other people or people of the other country for controlling the market. Then the control came into the hands of the North African producers. Olive states in this part of the empire dominated production through most of the 3rd and the 4th century. Okay, children? Later, after the 425, North African dominance was broken by the East. Then East Africa came into the lead. And in the later 5th and the 6th centuries, Aegean, South Asian Minor, countries like your Turkey, Syria, Palestine, they become the major exporters of this wine and olive oil. And how they come to know about? Because they find कि जो आपके ये containers थे, है ना, number of the containers from Africa has been reduced drastically. They were not found much after that, and by this they come to know कि that movements of these आपके amphorae and Dressel 20 from Africa has been reduced. It means the market is lost by these people, and the amphorae and the Dressel 20 of which places were found, they were lead in the market. Okay. The prosperity of individual regions fell and rose. Okay. It depends on many things, how effectively they were able to organize, produce and transport a particular good, or on the quality of these goods. Okay, as we have already discussed on many factors. Okay, the growth, or you can say the rise and the fall our thing can be judged कि how effectively, how efficiently, how well they were doing the organization, production and transportation of that particular goods with the good quality products. Okay, if the quality of the products is good and their organization, production and transportation is good, that means those regions were rising up and they were becoming more prosperous. And this information we come to know about the from the writings of the two people, that is Strabo and Pliny. Okay, they have written about this. Many regions in the empire were had a good reputation for exceptional fertility rate. Okay, most densely populated and the wealthiest part of the empire were Campania, Sicily in Italy, and Fiume and Galilee in Egypt, and Byzantium, southern Gaul, Gallia, and Baetica in southern Spain. Okay, these are the different places which were considered as wealthiest parts of the Roman Empire at that time. Reason being, the fertility of this land was very good. Okay, because of the good fertility, these places were able to produce goods in a large amount, and they become prosperous because of these reasons. The best kind of wine came from Campania, Sicily, and Byzantium, which was exported on large quantities of wheat to Rome. Galilee was densely cultivated. वहां पर cultivation आपका खेती बहुत अच्छे से होती थी. Spanish olive oil came mainly from the numerous estates along with the banks of the river Guadalquivir in the south of Spain. Right, children? Means many things were grown in these large quantities of wheat were exported to Rome by Sicily and Byzantium. Campania was the main producer of best kinds of wine. Okay, children? On the other hand, large expenses of the Roman territory were in much less advanced state. For example, Humanes. Transhumanism was widespread in the country of Numidia. What is transhumanism means? It was your pastoralist people who moved from one place into another place in search of the good pastures. Okay? These pastoral and semi-nomadic communities were generally on the move from one place to another place, as you have already studied in some of the classes. कि जो हमारे यहाँ के Indian pastoralists हैं, those who live in the hilly areas, what they used to do in the very severe winter, they come down to the lower hills, so that they can have the pasture for their animals. Same way, these people also on move all the time to get the good pastures for their animals. Okay. So that was your very traditional thing, and that does not show that people are very much advanced, as we have talked about these transportation, organization, and production of the various things. So it was very much different from that. Okay. As Roman states expanded in North Africa, the pastures of those communities were drastically reduced and their movements were more tightly regulated. ठीक है, जैसे जैसे रोमन स्टेट्स ने नॉर्थ अफ्रीका को अपने अंडर में लेते चले गए, तो व्हाट हैपेंड चिल्ड्रन, उनका जो पास्चर लैंड है दैट वाज रिड्यूस्ड एंड दे फेल्ट प्रॉब्लम इन ग्रेजिंग देयर एनिमल्स, and because of the control of these people, they do not allow them to graze their animals on these lands. Even in Spain, the north was much less developed, okay, and inhabited largely by the Celtic-speaking peasantry that lived in a hilltop villages called Castella. Okay, when we think of the Roman Empire, so we should never forget these differences, that some of the parts are very well developed, okay, and in contrast to this thing, some of the parts were not too much developed, like we have seen the example of north of the Spain, and some of the parts where even this transhumanist or animal pasturing was their main occupation. Okay, and we should be very much careful not to imagine that this was the ancient world. When we think about these transhumanists, their forms of cultural and economic life were necessarily backward or primitive. ठीक है, कि these people belong to the previous time, ancient time, so these people should be naturally primitive or backward. It was not actually there. On the, if we look at the other things in contrast to this, what we found, children, diversified applications were there around the areas around the Mediterranean, as well as advances in water powered milling technology and the use of hydraulic mining techniques in the Spanish gold and silver mines and gigantic industrial scale on which those mines were worked in the first and the second centuries. Okay? On one side, we are seeing the transhumanists, and other side, we are looking at so many advances. Okay? Good technology about power, in taking power from the water sources. Hydraulic mining was there. Gold and silver mines were on a large scale. Okay? So, and these things were found in even in the first and second centuries. So we will find that there is a mixture of both the things. Okay? Primitive as well as the advanced things were seen there. There was also existence of well-organized commercial and banking networks. Okay? And the use of money was there, and it has facilitated your trade and other exchanges. We can say that the fact that Rome was economically a rich state and a very large number of gold coins were prevalent in the country at that time. Okay, children, the time is about to over. Let us talk a few things. You are going to have your online test on this coming Saturday, on 20th, children. Okay, and we have decided the syllabus, theme 1 and theme 2. You are okay with this, children?
Sure, ma'am.
Any problem
Yes,
about these
ma'am.
two chapters?
No,
Okay.
No, ma'am.
ma'am.
On Wednesday,
No,
I'm
ma'am.
going to take your class, right? And on Friday, we are going to have revision from these two lessons. Okay. The test will be conducted from objectives. It may be MCQ, true, false, fill in the blanks, like that. Various things might be there. So you have to study in the same pattern. Okay, whatever the important terms, important things you find in the chapter, you underline that particular thing. Okay, and try to understand and learn those things. ठीक है, कोई terms हैं, ये सब चीजें अच्छे से पढ़िए, so that you can attempt the questions well. And for just for your practice, we will have your exam. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
revision or oral revision. ठीक है, on online only. ठीक है, okay, children. This is all.
Yes, ma'am.
Any queries, any problem up to the part we have covered today?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then keep on doing your work regularly and submit your work by Wednesday to me. I'll share my mail ID, है ना? तो उस पे आप lesson 1 and 2 का complete work करके and notes of lesson 3, ठीक है? Send to me. Okay, children? चलिए.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Yes,
all.
ma'am.
But who is this child? I think you can make out, children, who is your this good friend making all these mischiefs. Can you make out, beta? And let me know personally on my number if you can help me out in this way. Okay, beta? Every नहीं तो फिर वही होगा. At last, what I have to do is कि मैं फिर आपको screen share नहीं करूँगी. You have to find out through the book. कभी I find some of the children are like that only कि जिनके पास अभी books available नहीं है ना? तो ये आपको अच्छे से screen help करता होगा पढ़ने में भी. What things we are explaining. Okay, children, that's all for today. Have a nice day and study good for your exam. ठीक है, टेस्ट के लिए अच्छे से पढ़ाई शुरू कर दी. Bye.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Stay safe.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
नहीं भाई नहीं.